Let's give them something to talk about. How about love? How about love? Let's give them something to talk about. That's Bonnie Raitt. Let's give them something to talk about. Living the lyrics, right? So, the problem is not how your person knows a lot, right? And you're like, how do they know that? Other people, how do they know that? Who told them that? How do they know that? The problem is not how your person knows this information. The problem is that they are doing this stuff to your person. the people, the happiness haters, the blockers, the fake ones, the destiny swappers are doing this stuff to your person. That's the problem. And then the bigger problem, because there's a bigger problem than that, is that they are doing it and that you're allowing it. You're allowing them to keep doing this to your person. Why? Because you did not tie that thing up, right? You didn't tie that thing up. You got to do right by your person. God gonna ask you, did you do right by your person? Shut that thing all the way down. Shut it down all the way. All the way. Like there's no trace of that left. That or them. They cannot be there. We talked about this. You gotta shut that thing. They're gonna keep trying to come in between it. They gotta go. They got their own destiny. Ask them to find their own destiny. Oh, I had one of my worst breakups ever. Was college. It was college year, undergrad. And I went with a guy, and we went together for, I guess, a year, 2 years maybe. But one summer I said I want to take off. Why would you say that to somebody? Let's break up for the summer, because they were going to be up at school away for the summer. I was going to be back home. And, there was somebody who I wanted to talk to back home. So we broke up for the summer. We're going to get back together in the fall. But before the fall ever got here, I went up to visit them for the summer, because they were still my boo. But, they had these love notes from somebody else in their, on their dresser. Somebody I know. Somebody who went with somebody at our school also. and that was their person, I guess, because they ended up getting married and all of that. But before they got married, they were together. This is when I first found out. I'm still calling him like, oh, what's going on? How come? And finally, he got sick of me calling him. He's like, Stephanie, do you have a life? I'm like, yes. He said, then why don't you go live it? And I'm like, oh, what? Oh, But that's the truth. I'm supposed to go live my own life. He made his choices, right? So when you tell these people they gotta go, ask them, do they have a life to live? Do they have a life? And they say, yeah. They're gonna say, yeah, I got a life. Then say, why don't you go live it? Then let them go live their life. Right? Or maybe you're gonna ask me, do I have a life to live, and why don't I go live it? I don't know. But you gotta figure this thing out. And sometimes it's a hard pill to swallow. It's gonna be hard for them to swallow. They're gonna be embarrassed that they got removed from a place they shouldn't have been in the first place. You should never let them up there in the first place. Now they're in this whole visible space, and everybody's gonna be like, well, what happened to so and so? Same thing that happened to other so and so. They gone. And why are they gone? Well, they weren't the right one in the first place. Second, they tricked somebody out their spot. Third, they manipulated me. This is my person I'm talking to here saying. They manipulated me and the situation. They blocked any attempts of a union that's God ordained. And they lied, they cheated, they did this, they did that. Oh, and they got with my friend. They got with your friend, you know that. That's how they got that friend of yours under their thumb. That's how they got them to do their evil bidding. Yeah, we're going to keep them apart. Let me give you a little something. We keep them apart. If I give you a little something, you're gonna help me keep them apart. Yeah. Let's recruit some more people to help keep them apart. That's what happens. But, such is life. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they got with your person, your friend. They did something with him. Because that friend turned some crazy person on me. Talking to me like we never had any kind of a relationship where that person would ever speak to me in that manner. How did you get on their side? And when they're on their side, they're not on your side. When they're on your fake person's side, they're not on your side. They're against you. Because if they're on your side, they will be helping you get with your person. But they kept telling you, this is your friend. Your friend kept telling you, nah, that one's going to be a good look for you. Nah, you shouldn't do this. Nah, no. Meanwhile, that friend be trying to talk to your person also. I didn't want to have the conversation. I told you that. I didn't want to talk today. Didn't want to talk today. God said I got to say some stuff today. And then drop the mic and it's over. I'm done. It's time for you to take action. Take radical action towards the life you really want. And people are going to have to just deal with it. Like, whose life is it that you're deciding on? Yours. You're not deciding on their life. You're deciding on your life, what you want for you. And if you know something is for you, God sent you something that's supposed to be your thing, and you thought you weren't ready for it, but now you're ready for it, and they won't let you be free to do what you want. They keep trying to put their wishes on you, whether it's your fake destiny swapper person, whether it's your siblings, your parents, cousins, aunts, uncles, friends, fake friends, whomever. None of them have to walk every day in the life that you have to live except you. None of them. I don't care what they say. I don't care if they're your family. They can't decide for you. You're grown. Did you just have a birthday? Yeah, you're grown. You're really grown. And you're more living already than you got left to live. Come on now. Make the choices that are going to change your future. Because right now you're making the same choices that's going to have you exactly where you are on year 6. On year 7, on year 8, on year 9, on year 10. Your person ain't going to be around for that. God going to send your person somebody who's ready. Who doesn't care what other people have to say. Who's going to do what's right for them because it's right for them. It's right for their life and it's what they want. And people don't have to like what you like. Do you like black licorice? I don't. You like Good and Plenty? I don't. Good and Fruity? Yeah, I like that. Red licorice, yeah, I love that. Some people like black licorice and stuff. I don't. I don't have to like what they like. They don't have to like what I like. We can still live and coexist. But these people, family, friends, whomever, don't have to like what you choose for your life. Only God has to like it and you. That's all. And when you begin to live that way, there's a level of freedom that is released to you that nobody can touch. You are free. You are free. I'm trying to get you free. Healed and free. It's my job. Get you healed and free. There's people waiting on you. It's counting on you. Not just your person, but all the people whose destiny that you're supposed to help. All the people whose purpose is connected to your purpose. You fulfilling your purpose. You're responsible for these lives. God gonna be asking you on your day, what's going on with that? Why didn't you do that? Look at all these people I wanted you to help. You didn't even take the first step to join together to build that thing that was going to help all these people. You didn't do it. Why didn't you do it? You didn't believe me? I sent you messages through your person on what to do and you still didn't do it. You didn't believe them. They're too good to be true. It's too good to be true. It can't be for me. I don't deserve. I gave it to you. This is God talking. I gave it to you. If I say you deserve it, you deserve it. I made you. I tell you what you're supposed to have. You keep running down I-20 with the horsepower of the cars, and you're a horse. Supposed to be out in the pasture, not the interstate. Supposed to be on the estate, 180 2-acre estate waiting for you. No, you're not doing what you're supposed to do. What are you doing? You gotta do the thing. I love you though. I ain't even mad. I just have to say it. I just have to say it in a way that's just plain. I'm making it plain. I'm not even upset. I might seem like I'm upset. I'm not upset. I'm not upset. But there's some things that must be said. Sometimes you can't just keep sugarcoating stuff. I'm a good sugarcoater, baby. I'm a good sugarcoater. I'm gonna give it to you in the sweetest, nicest, spoon-fed way you ever had, right? But sometimes I just gotta say it plain, and I'm just gonna make it plain. So I wrote a couple notes so I can make sure I say it plain and don't go sugarcoating all day. But you know, your person tired, your mama tired. Person tired. It's spring and they are needy. No, they're not needy. They ready. I didn't read my own writing. Maybe they needy too. I need to wipe me down. Lord. Come on, 66 months. I'm sick of it, okay? I ain't got no time for this no more. Look, it's spring and summer and I'm about to have some fun. So you need to show up for your person. You're gonna need to come out of the no contact and explain why it's taking. You gotta say something like, where is your customer service? I said before, Clark Howard, WSB, talked about customer no service. Businesses with customer no service. They don't explain why your package is taking too long. They don't explain why it was lost in delivery or how they don't have that replacement, how they don't have any connection or contact with you at all. You can't even reach them to ask where everything is because there's no way to reach them. Your person been trying to reach you. There's no way to reach you. Right? And they want a tracking number and information on when the package is coming. And there's no way to get that. You got to break the no contact. I don't care if you're nervous. Do it scared. You got to break that no contact because if you don't, even if you broke the no contact with your person just to say, hey, I'm aware of what we got going on here. I'm with it. I just need another minute. Something. You said dog, cat, foot, nothing. Just said nothing. Just walk around like nothing. Like what? Who does that? People do that, right? Like, but why though? Why, Ma? Why, Ma? Don't fill up on chips. You got to come about the no contact. Explain why it's taking so long. Then please do that. Otherwise, your person is just left with zero understanding from you about the State of the Union. Presidents give State of the Union. You know, governors give State of the State. Your person has zero understanding from you about the state of this union. So they going on faith, but they about to say, Lord, I need a replacement. This one's not showing up. Right? While you see it all clearly, living it out in your daydreams, your union, your perfect union, it's all in your, oh yeah, it's gonna be so good. It's this and it's that. Yes, it's just what I always wanted. Oh, it's the dream fulfilled. Yes, it's God's destiny for my life. You're living it all out in your daydreams. Your person's just sitting there in real life with no clarity, no understanding about why their package is late, years late, and you have your person in your daydreams so blissful. No one can see your daydreams or hear them. You didn't explain them. You didn't talk about them. It's just in your head. You're not taking any action. Everything's so great in your daydream life. And then you have you're sleeping with the enemy partner in your real everyday life, right? Getting time and attention and everything you should be having reserved for your person. So even though your person knows what it's supposed to be, and you know what it's supposed to be, you're still out here living for the fake thing. What is going on? And the real thing starts to say, hey, listen, Linda, listen, I'm just like going to be out here looking like a nut, just out here looking like a nut. Because, they put that fake stuff on your person's name. Rumors and innuendo and lies and projecting their old nastiness onto your person. You didn't help clear their name yet? You still looking at your person like they a nut? They're not a nut. You better clear that up. God gonna ask you about that. You know better. Like, what is really going on? You got your person all in your daydream life. Then in your real life, you're working your fake partner and all that matching outfit stuff, and got your person looking like a fool. Right? Why are you giving it all to somebody else? But why though? I don't know. What they got on you? Why are you so obligated to that? That's what I don't understand why it's taking so long. You could help your person understand why it's taking so long if you just would talk to them. But if you won't talk to them, I can come up with a bunch of stories. Your person can come up with a bunch of stories. Anybody can come up with all kinds of stories because you have no true knowledge from the actual source, right? Well, maybe this, well, maybe that, well, maybe the other thing. Could be any number of things, could be everything. So even though your person knows what it's supposed to be, you know what it's supposed to be, you're still living here with that fakeness. As the real thing starts to say, hey, I ain't gonna be out here looking crazy with life on hold any longer. For what? For who? For what? Turned down for what? For what? What? Not a peep. Dog, cat, foot, nothing. For what? Why would your person keep your life on hold for that? For what? For nothing. For, you who won't make that move, won't even make contact to say anything about your intentions or anything, just anything that you know about it, anything, right? So after a while, I mean after 2 months, 3 months, 6 months, I'm talking about 66 months. After 66 months, what you gonna do? Still gonna do nothing? Then God gonna send a replacement for your person, because you're not gonna have his child suffering at the whims of one of his other children. You a parent. If you a parent, you got more than one child, and your one child supposed to share something with the other child, and they won't share nothing with the other child, or supposed to help somebody with something else. You're not gonna let the one suffer because the other one refuses to comply. You're gonna straighten up the one that refuses to comply. That God gonna straighten that up. And you're also gonna provide something for a replacement for your other child who did nothing wrong. They just counted out here trusting God. They just out here trusting God. Just out here trusting God, right? And so, I mean, what do you do with a scurvy pirate? Load the cannon up and fire it. Fire the cannon with the scurvy pirates in your life out. They can't choose your life. Oh my gosh. The day you stop pleasing people is the day you become free. Sorry. The day you become free. Let me say, the day you stop pleasing people is the day you become free. Did you hear me? Stop pleasing people. Please your doggone self by pleasing God. Did you hear me? Stop pleasing people. Oh, I'm tired of talking. I don't want to talk about this, but it must be spoken about. That no contact. Come on now. And then when you do have a chance to speak, you say nothing. Puzzling. I mean, maybe that's how you're raised. I don't know. I wasn't raised that to not talk to people about stuff, about feelings and emotions and stuff. I don't know. Maybe people aren't raised. All I know is what I know. I know from my frame of reference, right? I don't know anyone else's frame of reference. My knowledge, skills, experience, values, everything that happened to me in my life. I explain this to my students all the time. I'm filtering through my frame of reference. It's like if I'm holding an empty picture frame up to my face, rectangle around my face. Everything I see, everything that is said is filtered through my frame. All my knowledge, all my experience, all my values, everything that I know. That's my frame. Everyone's got their own frame. No two frames are the same, no matter if you live in the same house. You weren't together every moment of every day. Even twins aren't together every moment of every day of their whole life, right? They got a different frame of reference. So you got your own frame of reference from your own knowledge, your own life experiences, your own upbringing, your own values system. And it's not going to match mine. It might not match your person's. But in God's spiritual realm, he matches up the frames that should be together. Now, when you're with someone whose frame is not to be with you, you feel that chaos. You don't feel any peace with them. They don't have to be raised like you. You don't feel any peace with them. And a trauma bond is not love. Let me say that too. Bond over trauma. A trauma bond is not love. People stay together over trauma bonding. Oh yeah, we bonded over that. That's not it. I'm not saying they can't be successful, but that's not truest love, right? So, what's the name of the video? You can lead a horse to water, but you can't make him drink. You can show him this great outfit. This would be perfect for you. And I don't like that thing. Too dark. And now it looks all light and shiny. You're like, what? I messed up. It does look good. I do like that thing. Why didn't I take that back then? Because I didn't know. I didn't try it on. You still haven't tried it on. Try. Was that song? No, that was a commercial. Try it. You'll like it. Try it, you'll like it. Otherwise, somebody else gonna try it, and we just gonna move on with life. Cause we ain't got no more time. I ain't got no more time. You ain't getting no younger. I ain't getting no younger. Nobody's getting any younger. Your person is not getting younger. And the life that we have here is the life we have here. And there's too much at stake to sit here not in that union. And it's still free will. You can decide, I don't want that. Then just tell your person that you don't want that. And they won't be waiting around for nothing. They want to the next. Find some accepting resumes, accepting applications. They don't want to accept applications. Your person don't want to accept no application. They already found the applicant they want, but they're not showing up for work. So what happens when you get it, when you've been given a job, you've been given a position, you don't show up? You are released. Don't get released. Show up for the job, by golly. You got to take radical action. Next time you see your person, you better do something impulsive like, I don't know what to say, but I'm going to do something. So they're gonna know what it is that they really mean to me. Come on, you gotta think about what that's gonna be, because listen, your person be like, I'm trying to be like this. Your person like, I'm trying to be like this, but come on, I got faith, and they still have faith. But God gonna be like, cut, end scene, plot twist. Got new characters coming in, and we will never see the other character again. So instead of God doing that, you need to do that. I think I said in another video several months back that you need to take back this pen. I have a pen here. Got this Apple pen. Take back the pen that writes the story of your life. Get out of the hands of people. They can't write the story of your life. This is your pen that writes the story of your life, and yet you gave it to somebody over here. Yeah, I'm gonna let this happen. They write themselves in. They write the manipulation in. They write the stealing from you in. They write the taking your person away from you in. They write the witchcraft in, the spelling work in. They write the evil plots in. They write let's keep their mind all mixed up so they can't know anything. They keep them so busy that they don't recognize what we're doing thing. They're writing this stuff. God can write in a plot twist and write you out of the scene, out of the rest of the movie. These people are writing your person out of your rest of your movie. You got to take the pen and write those individuals out. Whatever happened to so-and-so, they were never seen again. They're not in the movie, The Story of Your Life. They're out. They were, but their name is never written, never mentioned again. You never see them again. You never hear about them again because you sent them on their way. In real life, in the story writing life, you've written them out. They're not in any future pages of the script of your life. Only what God says for you is in the future. Future, on what God said. Past, written out. Bye. And guess what? When you do that and send these people on their way, check your circle. All right, like I said before, it ain't all your circle, but it sure is some mess in the circle. People you think is the closest to you is the ones that's trying to do stuff to you. They want to see you succeed as long as they win when you succeed. But if you're writing them out, they're going to be mad. At all costs, at any cost, they'll do anything to stay there. You have to just cut. It's a wrap. Thank you for your time. Appreciate your contribution. You know, we see emails at work all the time. One day it could be about us, right? But for your information, so-and-so is no longer employed at so-and-so. We wish them well in their future endeavors. And that's what you're going to have to do. They're going to get carried out because they're going to be mad. But that's just further proof that they didn't belong there in the first place. Write the vision. Make it plain. Hi, you guys. I'm tired. I don't want to waste all this time. How long I've been on here talking? Oh my gosh, 1:11. I don't want to be talking to you for no hour today. Try to be relaxing. It's a 3-day weekend. But some things must be said today. God said you got to say it today. So here I am saying it today. Let's give them something to talk about. Oh my gosh, Becky, what is really going on? What are these people doing? You know, enough already. Uncle, aunt, cousin, sick of the whole thing. Let's say, you get on my nerves. That's your sermon series, Pastor Brian. You get on my nerves. Get on my nerves. Oh, my dinner's done. You get on my nerves. This whole thing's on my nerves. I keep saying, I'm so over it. I'm not over it because I believe God. I know it's going to happen, but I just really wish that, you know, the other party would get on board. Stop playing around. Stop playing with me. Playing with me. I'm not to be played with. Not a toy. A real thing. Some other things is toys. I am not a toy. I'm not to be played with. I don't chase. I attract. And you have to step up to the plate. You know what it is. You got this thing. Waited this long. Just show up for me this week. Let me know what's up. Just let me know what's going on. Hey, you know, I can't get rid of them yet. I'm like, you can. You just won't. But okay, thanks for letting me know that. At least you said something. But, you know, I'm so serious, though. I'm so serious. Whatever you do, you're going to do. But I just hate to see you going through this stuff with people who supposedly supposed to be there for you, and they're not there for you. They never were. I don't know how you don't see it. Maybe your eyes won't let you see it, or maybe they put trickery on it so you don't see it. You can't see clear. I see clear. Let me tell you what it is. That's what I had to do today. I had to tell you what it is. You're watching HowWeFlow.Today-TV. It's Stephanie Stallworth, your AtlTrafficLady. Whoop, whoop. We're here. We're happening. We're centered on self-care, scrolling on the bottom of your screen. Wellness, inspiration, motivation, the art of well-being. Connect with us online. As you learn more about today's topic, you could lead a horse to water, but you can't make him drink. That horse on the interstate was rescued. You too can be rescued with a really cute rescuer, but you gotta be willing to be corralled. You're out of control now. It's out of control. It's out of control. It's out of control. Ain't nobody studying on none of that. We ain't studying that. We ain't studying that. Come on. You know what's right and good. You know? So, tracking number, customer service. Get off of the interstate and go to your estate with 180 something acres waiting for you. Fooling around too much. I don't know if you think you'll live forever, but you're not. No one lives forever. And you don't want to be at your end of your life saying, oh, I wish I would have did so-and-so. Because the people that was trying to keep you from it, they trying to figure out their own life. Point. You live your life in the way God told you to live it. Some people, God didn't clearly state what he wants yet. But if he clearly state what he wants from you and for you and through you, then you should just do it. Because he's going to ask you if he ain't asked you already. He's surely going to ask you when you meet him face to face. You're like, what were you doing? I sent you that horse trailer to get you off the interstate and you kept trying to run away from it. I sent you that great outfit to put on. You thought you didn't like it. And you put it on. You're like, oh, I love it. Oh my God, it's so great. I look fly. I look good, right? Come on now. So, anyway, I've seen enough to know that I've seen too much. I've really seen too much. I'm tired of seeing stuff. But he keeps showing me stuff. So, I'm going to keep seeing stuff. How'd she know this? How'd she know that? If there was nothing to know, I wouldn't know it. To the people that's doing stuff to you. To the fakers. To the tricksters and the spellers and Lucy's and the whatever else is y'all are. If you weren't doing trickery stuff, I wouldn't know trickery stuff that you was doing because you weren't doing it. But when you do it, I'm going to know about it. God going to make sure I know. He going to make sure I tell it. And it's up to that person that you're doing it to listen. And I'm asking God to bind every trickery, witchcraft, spell, manipulation of that person's mind so they can see clearly, clear their eyes so they can see. This hair keep getting in my eyes, getting on my nerves. So they can see. Let them see clearly right what you're doing. And then wipe you out while they wipe me down. That's all, you guys. That's all, folks. It's Stephanie Stallworth, AtlTraffic